Residents of Guam begin to recover from the onslaught of Super Typhoon Mawar. Let's check the situation of our fellow Filipinos there. Joining us is the president of the Filipino community in Guam, Mr. Patrick Luces. Patrick, good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening, Nia. Thank you for having me tonight.
Patrick, what is the situation like in Guam right now? How is the weather there right now?
At this time, it's pretty quiet and calm as opposed to a couple of nights ago when it was really very disastrous.
Patrick, as you know, the storm is now approaching the Philippines. Of course, the degree of damage may vary, but can you give us a picture of what it was like at the height of the storm there in Guam?
At the height of the storm, I want to say that it was a very scary and horrendous moment for 6 straight continuous hours of strong winds, torrential rain. There was flooding. There was a surge of winds, and it was a very scary moment for myself and my family. We had water coming in from all windows in the house and through the door. It felt like our door was going to be blown out.
What was the scariest part of the storm, Patrick?
It was that closest point that the eye came to Guam. It was about a couple of hours that we really felt that really strong surge. You could even hear the roar of the storm. It sounded very, very, very scary.
Patrick, how is the Filipino community there? Was anyone hurt? Have you received any news of injuries or damage to property?
During the after the storm, we actually touched base with many of our Filipino organizations and throughout the island, throughout the different villages. A lot of them have reported that they're safe. They did receive a lot of damages, some of them with flooding, but everyone, all their families are safe, and we have not heard of any fatalities. So we're very happy about that.
Patrick, what preparations did you do or the government do that our kababayans here may also do ahead of the storm?
Preparation is the key, advanced preparation. A lot of people are going to be preparing for it. You want to get a head start and make sure that you move away from low-lying areas and flood-prone areas, getting to concrete or strong structure rather than wood or tin. We've seen many wooden and tin structures blown away. We don't advise that. We want to advise you to get to stronger structures. You want to load up on your food, your water, batteries, have all that preparation. Expect to lose power and water for several days, so got to prepare for that.
Patrick, I was reading the news, doing my research ahead of the storm, and one of the things I learned was that this was the strongest storm that hit Guam, at least in the past couple of decades. Would you back that up based on your experience?
Yes, it is the strongest storm in the last 2 decades. Our last one was in 2002. And so it was a very, very strong storm. Of all the super typhoons that came to Guam, I believe this one's coming in at the top 5, number 5.
How is the government responding to your needs there, to your needs and the needs of your family as well as the communities there in Guam? Are they able to provide your needs, especially in this time that you are starting to recover from the storm?
Our governor and our government are doing an excellent job getting the communication out, being transparent with our community, keeping us updated almost throughout the day on the recovery of power, of water. We're on a boil water notice at this time. So just keeping us abreast of the progress that we're making on Guam.
Patrick, it's nice to know that you and your family are safe. Please stay safe over there in Guam.
Thank you so much. We will be praying for all of you there for your safety, and that you'll be able to pull out with minimal situation with Super Typhoon Mawar. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
That's Patrick Luces, the president of the Filipino community in Guam.